If the bank want to succeed, if the bank want to make an impact, if the bank truly want to develop Africa, they should start giving African leaders money.
How do you mean by that?
Rather, those infrastructures that each country need, the bank should go directly and build it. That is the only way that fund can make an impact in the life of the ordinary people of Africa. If they hand over that money as usual, forget it. Forget it. Because these African leaders, they are not about the people, they are about themselves.
Now, Barrister, there is that conversation about the African leaders, and there is also that conversation about some other countries that are heavily indebted, who, again, were part of the donors of this particular period of the AFDB's $11 billion. Now, countries like Zambia and Kenya are now donating, of the 19 African countries that donated to these 11 billion that the AFDB has. Should there be concerns about the fact that these countries, and I'm talking about both Zambia and Kenya, donating to the funding of the AFDB?
They are trying to help themselves. The money is for Africa, for Africans. So why wouldn't you donate?
Does that mark the true African ownership of that development?
Of course. Besides, whenever these countries come for loan, they'll be given a preference or priority because of this gesture. You think they are doing it for nothing? No. They are doing it so that they will be in the good book of that bank. Whatever they have donated, they are going to take it back tenfold in loans and all that. That is the way it works. It is a credit to their creativity. It is a credit to their management wizardry. It is a credit to their financial wizardry. It is a credit to their what? Creative approach to management. Because it is only somebody who knows what he's doing or what she's doing in office that can do this. That's the truth. So, it is worthy of celebration. But what are they going to do with the money, David? They should not hand this money over to African leaders because they too will be coming for that money. They will not be, making requests or demand for that money. And before you know it, the money will be depleted and you won't see the impact. That is what I'm saying here.
It's really interesting, Barrister, that you have consistently been vocal about the fact that this money should not be given to African leaders.
Yeah, they have given them enough.
But how do you think that level of impact will be made without these leaders giving the go-ahead for such infrastructural projects to be run in their country?
Is it not for infrastructure? The money they said is for infrastructural development in Africa. And so, if you don't list those things that you want them to do for you, then it means you will not access the funds. That's the truth. It means you will not access the funds. That is the condition precedent for you to draw that money. Yes, allow the bank to do the infrastructural project for you. We are tired of borrowing money and not seeing the impact. We are tired of it. If they lie, let them jail the whole country. It will not solve the problem.
What is the problem from your perspective?
The problem is political rascality of the politicians in all strata of African states. This political rascality is one too many. How do you always want to? What are you changing the constitution for? I'm not sure of what I will do if I'm in that country. Seriously. How can you enter office all of a sudden? You now think that the place belongs to you. You must remain there forever and ever. I mean, how does that sound? If you leave the constitution as we made it and then rule and go away, what will happen? American presidents, as powerful as they are, have they even thought of such an idea? I mean, have you ever even tried it, not to talk of doing it alone? Have they? Yet, you poor countries in Africa, the only business you are doing is politics. You want to remain in office. It's not as if you are even contributing anything meaningful to your country. You just want to stay there and be enjoying the largesse of office. Abi, is there any other thing? Nothing. You are not contributing you are not helping even the country. Look at Paul Biya. With all these years in Cameroon, what has happened to Cameroon? Is the Cameroon economy near that of South Africa? I mean, near, close to it. What has he done for his years in office? What? These are things that worry people now. If you are doing something meaningful, you can say, okay, maybe this man have a good intention. But you are not. At 92, going to 90, you are telling me that your best is yet to come. Is that not deceit? I'm talking of a man who is, I don't know whether he's literally on wheelchair, and his speech is not audible. And yet you are telling me your best is yet to come. Keep your best to yourself. I don't want it.
Well, Barrister, some would say that country, Cameroon, clearly, the people also should understand better when it comes to their electionary period.
They are using juju. You know, when people are being hypnotized, they won't even know. All these African leaders, they don't do this in ordinarily.
Barrister, when you say someone is being hypnotized, is that even attainable anywhere?
You can hypnotize an entire country. Didn't you see what happened in the Bible? Where this Barr Jesus, yes, he took a whole region into bondage, including the pro-cancer, until Paul and Silas came and destroyed his jars on the people. Or you didn't read that story? One man called by Jesus. Yes, he took an entire region, that we are talking of an entire state. They will go and do this thing with the occult and the witches and wizards and say, look, in this country, it belongs to me. Nobody will talk or challenge me.
Well, Barrister,
one man did it in Nigeria. I don't even know whether that's what you're haunting us. You have not read the story, Abi? That Abacha employed the worst of them all in Africa. The worst of all of them in Africa. And he gave them a plane craft to go to the perimeters of Nigeria and offer sacrifices to keep people in bondage so that he will remain president for life. You didn't hear that story, Abi? When he was told in Nassau Rock. Well, these are part of the things they do when they want to remain in office. And that's why they never do well. Because Satan can never allow you to progress as long as you are with him. Satan never likes anything good. So when you are with him, be sure that your government will not work, because your government is sustained by Satan. And Satan doesn't want progress.